guys, it's Tina and I am back and I'm here with another get ready with me video featuring this look right here, which it was just spur of the moment. Honestly, I had some time and I decided to do this look because I was thinking about it. I'll be honest, I was thinking about it, I was picturing it in my mind and I just had to do it, and I really love how it turned out. I used my Natasha Denona palette again. This is the purple and blue palette. I used a cranberry shade that I used in my previous Get Ready With Me video. Since I used that shade, I was like, I need to do a smoky eye with that, and that's exactly what I did. You don't need this palette for that. You just need a cranberry shade that looks similar to this. I have others in my collection, but that shade was singing to me. And I popped a little glitter on the center, and I did a bold dark lip, and I'm sure I've done a similar look to this recently. Have I? Probably not. But if you want to see this Get Ready With Me video, then stay tuned and I'll talk to you soon.
Hello there guys, so we're starting out with a freshly washed face, and as usual I like to start with my brows, so I'm going to go in with some eyeshadow primer around my brows, and this is going to ensure that we have long wearing budge proof, smudge proof brows throughout the day. And I'm brushing it through with my handy dandy toothbrush. I'm going in with my trusted brow wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade dark brown. And I'm just going to outline my brows, and if you want to see a brow tutorial from me, I do have one link that I did very recently using one of my favorite new brow products, so I'll link it down below so you can check that out. But I'm just filling in with the brow wiz and then going in with my brow powder duo from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Ebony and my Paula eye definer brush. It's just a flat top brush, and working some of that product through the brows just to fade it in and make them look a little bit more seamless and natural. Next we're going in with our eyeshadow primer, and for my primer I'm going with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish eyeshadow primer, and I'm just applying that all over my lids, and this is going to help prevent creasing throughout the day of our eyeshadow. And then I'm going in with some concealer beneath my brows just to clean up the shape and add a highlight, and I'm using the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer from Sephora. This is the shade Toffee number 14, and I'm blending that out using my Anastasia Beverly Hills number 18 concealer brush and my Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. I'm also going to go in with the shade Cream Cafe, which is number 12, to brighten up my inner tear duct area because we are doing a smoky look, so I want that inner area to really be bright and not darkened by the dark shadows that we're applying. So I'm blending that out using the Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush and blending some also on my inner tear duct area. I'm going in with an eyeshadow base. This is a Fluidline from MAC in the shade Dark Diversion, which is just a matte burnt burgundy shade, and I'm applying that using my Rite Aid eyeshadow brush and just blending that just on the lid area, so I'm staying beneath the crease. I'm not getting too much product on the brush either. I'm just using very little just to create a nice base for eyeshadows, and I'm blending out the edges using the side of that brush. Now I'm going in with my blend-in shades. This is the shade M650 Cookie from Makeup Forever, which is just a matte caramel shade. And I'm blending that in my crease back and forth using my airbrush all over shadow brush from IT Cosmetics. It's the number 119. Now I'm grabbing my Natasha Denona palette. This is the purple and blue palette, and I'm going in with the shade 22M Maroon, which is a metallic cranberry shade, and look at that pigmentation. I didn't pick up a lot of color on my brush, yet the color really picks up really well. So pigmentation is definitely here for these shadows, and I'm going around the edges and blending them out using my J5523 blending brush from Hakuhodo, which is one of my favorite blending brushes in case you were curious. Now I'm going in with this matte deep purple cranberry shade. This is 24V Aubergine from the palette, of course, and I'm blending out the edges of the color, making sure that we fade out the edges. And this is a matte shade. The pigmentation was great, as you can see, and they blend out really nicely, which I appreciate with matte shades. Now I'm going in with the shade 850M Piggy, which is a shimmery champagne shade, just to pop that on my inner tear duct area using a Chikuhodo GSN number 9 brush. Now I'm going to go back in with the 119 brush from IT Cosmetics and blend out the edges. And I'm picking up some more of the maroon color and just building it up where I lost some of the color on the inner tear duct area by applying that highlight. Now I'm going in with my highlight under my brow, and for this I'm using my Lorac Unzipped Gold palette. My favorite shade from here is Undressed, and it's just a creamy vanilla shade that I like to use for a highlight, and I just pop that under my brow using my 252 brush from MAC. Now I'm blending out the edges of the color using the J5523 again, just to make sure everything blends seamlessly together. And then for my skin, I'm starting out with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer base. This is the hydrating primer, and I'm using a hydrating primer because the foundation I'm going to use is a matte one. This is the Black Up Mattifying Fluid Foundation in the shade number 5. I returned the previous shade and got number 5. That one matches me a lot better, as you can see. And I'm blending that over my skin using my Marc Jacobs The Face 3 brush. And the hydrating primer is helping this foundation buff a little bit more seamlessly and smoothly over my skin, but it's not so hydrating that it's slipping. Now I've decided to go in with a brighter highlight shade. This is Thunderstruck from Kat Von D, and look at that color. I'm going to zoom you in because you need to see the intensity of that color. It is so beautiful. It's a light white shade with golden reflection to it. It's so beautiful, and I'm blending that out using the GSN number 9 brush and the 119 brush from It Cosmetics. Now I'm going in with my mascara, and I got a brand new tube of my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I had to go ahead and stock up on these because I was done with the ones I had in my backup drawer. I had to go and grab a few more. So I'm just applying that to my upper lashes. And then I like to layer this with my Superhero mascara from It. This is coming out very soon, February 15th. And this mascara duo really works because I get curl and fullness and rich dark lashes. So I really like that. Now I'm going in with some glitter glue. This is from Too Faced. It's the Shadow Insurance glitter glue. Rub that between my fingers and then tap it over the center of my lid because we're going in with a glitter today. And the glitter I'm going in with is Let's Roll Dazzleshadow from MAC. And this is just a beautiful cranberry glitter with golden reflex in it. And I'm popping that on the glitter glue right on the center of my lid, just using my finger, and oh my god, that's so pretty. Then I'm going around the edges just to blend it out, and this actually blended out so well. I was so impressed. I'm like, oh my god, I can't. And now for my lower waterline, I'm going in with Besto liner from ColourPop. This is one of their cream gel liners. I really enjoy these pencils, and they're only $5 a pop, so why not try out a couple? I am now going in with the maroon shade again with a 242 flat shader brush from MAC, and I'm applying that to my lower lash line area just to tie in the whole look. And again, these shadows, very pigmented. I needed very little, and look how far the shadow went, and I'm just blending out the edges and they blend out really nicely. So I do admit they are very nice shadows. For my lower lashes, I'm going in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. As usual, it is my favorite lower lash mascara, as you guys know. And I'm going to apply some concealer beneath my eyes where, you know, I'm a little bit dark. So I'm using the Gel Serum Concealer from Sephora again in the shade Cream Cafe and blending it out using my Stila dual-ended brush, which is the number 33. And this concealer blends really nicely. I love it. And I'm going to set the concealer with my Soft Velvet Loose Powder from NARS in the shade Mountain, and I'm applying that using a damp beauty blender. This is the professional beauty blender, which means it's in black. That's all it means. And I'm going to set the rest of my skin using my Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation from Urban Decay. This is the shade Medium Dark, and I'm pouncing that over my skin using my Tarte Powder Player brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my lips using a lip liner. This is the shade Vino from MAC. We're doing a bold dark lip today, so I decided to outline my lips first using my Vino lip liner. And we're just outlining the edges and making sure we pull that lip color all over our lips and really outline and give our lips a nice barrier for the lip color. And the lip color I'm using today is one of the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Colors from MAC. This is the shade Old Lady, which is a deep purpley berry shade. And I'm applying that all over the lips just to fill it, and then it actually pairs very well with this Vino shade. Now I'm going in for some contour, and I'm using the shade Heat from NARS. This is their pressed powder, and I'm using one of my Smith Cosmetics brushes. This is the number 122, and just creating a nose contour. And Carol, this one is for you. Since you missed it in the last video, I am definitely doing it now for you. And I'm just creating a shape to my nose. My nose can appear a little flatter once I have foundation on because it will appear a little wider in the bridge. So I contour it a little bit and then I'm blending it out using my contour brush from Marc Jacobs just to blend out the edges. And because I use that Smith brush, it kind of emphasized the edges of the color a little bit more, so I had to blend it out further later on. I'm going in with some of my pressed powder from NARS again. This is the shade Mountain, so it's a lighter shade. I'm applying it to the highlight areas of the nose, and this is going to intensify the color and kind of emphasize the outline. I'm also going in with some of the contour shade on the hollows of my cheeks using the shape brush from Marc Jacobs. This is number 15 brush. And I'm keeping this really concentrated on the backs of my cheeks, not going too far in. And once the lip color dried, I went in with another layer just to build it up. One, I'm testing how they layer up, and two, it needed another layer. So there's that. Now I'm going in my highlight, and this is the Extra Dimension Skinfinish from MAC in the shade Shaft Gold, which is limited edition. Sorry guys, but it is great and I'm gonna use it. And I'm popping that on the high points of my cheeks using a Smith Cosmetics number 112 brush. Now I'm going in with some blush, and I'm using the shade Hyacinth from Becca. This is one of their mineral blushes, and it's a bright blush. And then to finish up everything, I'm going to set my brows in place, and I'm using my Urban Decay Brow Tamer Gel in the shade Dark. I'm just setting that in place, and that is going to finish up the look. And I really love how this look turned out. It's nice and simple and smoky with a pop of glitter. And the colors worked really well together. Everything blended nicely. My eyebrows are on fleek. And no, I hate that word. And the lips came in. I really like the overall look. And I hope you guys also enjoyed this Get Ready With Me video. I will be doing more of these, so stay tuned for more.
Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me video. I really like how this turned out, and I'm gonna do it again because I've been getting into cranberries and deep purples and the burgundy shades, and I really love how they look, especially with a dark lip, like hello. And I really like how these shadows apply and blend so far. So yeah, I'm gonna work on my review for you, but I do have a swatch video that will be posted very soon, if not posted already, so I'll link it below once it goes live, and you can check out the swatches of both of these palettes because I did grab both of them. And if you did like this video, go ahead and hit the like, favorites, and subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. And as usual, I'll leave a full list of the products to use down below in the description box, as well as links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages where you can follow me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.